Jai Hind everyone, welcome you back. In the previous video, we talked a lot about the rise of Soviet Union during the time of Lenin, during the time of Stalin, and during the course of 1922 till 1985, USSR faced lots of challenges and they have lots of internal disturbances and the internal problems. Those series of internal problems ultimately leads to the disintegration of the Soviet Union. 10th of March 1985, Mikhail Gorbachev took the charge of the president of USSR, and the problems which was being faced by Mikhail Gorbachev were like the bureaucratic and authoritarian system. In my previous video already I explained what is a bureaucratic system and how the government of USSR was a completely an authoritarian government. Though it's a communist country, that's why they don't have democracy, and the entire world, that was the time of the transition of the democracy across the world, and more or less the countries are usually, you can say, the capitalist in terms of the economic ideology. Lack of the freedom of speech, all those electronics and the print media are being censored. One party system, the Communist Party was the only political party, whereas across the globe, either the country they have bi-party system or the multi-party system. Dominance of Russia, USSR had 15 CIS, 15 Commonwealth states, all together make USSR, but out of them the most powerful nation was Russia. So Russia dominate the entire USSR, the economy and the political system of entire USSR were being dominated by Russia, and at that time the governor was Boris Yeltsin. And high expenditure on defense during that particular course of the time because of the Cold War. This is the phase of the Cold War. That's why lot much you can say being expenditures being incurred for the defense, and the government was least concerned about education, education infrastructure development and the other developmental activities. So what are the major events that leads to the disintegration of the Soviet Union? The crisis in the Soviet bloc. The problem was not only lies in USSR, the problem lies in entire the communist countries. It was more or less, you can say, almost all the Eastern European communist country or the Soviet socialist country, they face lots of challenges, the internal challenges in terms of the economy, either disintegration of the country like Yugoslavia and Czechoslovakia, else you can say the unification of the country like East Germany and West Germany. Apart from that, the fall of Berlin already I told about, that East Germany and West Germany got unified, and it was by the help of USA. Later they had a democratic system along with capitalist form as an economic ideology. Economic and political reforms within USSR. Already I told when Mikhail Gorbachev took the charge of USSR, that was the need of the hour for the economy as well as the political reformations or counter reformations process being started by Mikhail Gorbachev. So that itself, and in the later period of time, what are the process and what are the measures or what are the methods or what are the reforms being undertaken by Mikhail Gorbachev will be discussed in a separate video. Then the military coup being organized in 1991, oppositions against the coup. Boris Yeltsin was one of the most popular leader at that particular period of time from Russia, and emerged as one of the popular leaders against Mikhail Gorbachev. Power shift from the Soviet center to the Republic. Gradually, Mikhail Gorbachev, what he did, that he shifted the federal structure of the federal system, the power of the federal structure of the federal system into all those CIS. So gradually, all the republics of USSR, they become powerful. And once all the federal structures being ग्रेजुअली भी द पावर्स ऑफ द फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर, जितना ही फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर का जो पावर था, यूनियन गवर्नमेंट के पास जो अथॉरिटी एंड पावर था, उसको धीरे धीरे डिसमेंटल किया गया, एंड उनका जो CIS था, द कॉमनवेल्थ इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेट्स थे, बाकी जो स्टेट्स थे, स्टेट्स का अथॉरिटी को बढ़ाया गया. दैट वाज बिकॉज ऑफ द फोर्स ऑफ रशिया अंडर बोरिस येल्सिन. सो जो फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर था, फेडरल गवर्नमेंट था, दैट वाज USSR का जो फेडरल गवर्नमेंट था, फेडरल गवर्नमेंट ग्रेजुअली वीकन होना शुरू हो गया एंड लेसर पावर कम होना शुरू हो गया, एंड दैट ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द मेजर्स फैक्टर रेस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द डिसइंटीग्रेशन ऑफ द सोवियत यूनियन.